when you said something before, Judith, you said something about your journey, something about spirituality being an escape. And I really resonate with that. I've stopped meditating for a number of weeks because I felt I was trying to transcend and escape. And I think I've been doing that for a long time. I think when I discovered spirituality, it was an opportunity to escape pain. And just when you were talking to Rachel about the children, you can feel there's this opportunity of being able to be with in that moment. You know, you don't have to turn the TV off, because I think what I'm hearing you saying, and I can experience within myself, is it's not even about, there's a difference in acceptance versus welcoming something. That shift of saying let it be versus this truly is welcome.
And I'm here for that.
And I'm here for that.
Yes.
And that shift.
I'm showing up for this.
Yeah. Versus I want to rise above it.
Yeah, this is the opposite. It's like I'm here for you.
Yeah.
That's the path of a bodhisattva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. It's almost like you talk about a turnaround, it's like alchemy.
That's the alchemy.
You know, it's just that shift.
It's so beautiful what you speak. Feel. Touches me. See, the other day it came to me and it was like, oh my gosh, you know the word Buddha, Bodhi, body. And then there's this quote by Jesus. Your body is the marvels of marvels. The body is the marvels of marvels. And a penny dropped. It's like, oh my God, could I have missed this?
Jesus also said that the way is narrow, and few there be that find it. And it's interesting hearing you speak and others speak. It's just so fine. You know, it's like one way kind of just there and you're not quite there, and one way there and you're not quite there. But if you just surrender and soften, it's there.
Clear.
But if you tighten, then you lose it again. And it's a continual journey of discovery, which is amazing, really.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And if that's what we are, and we just don't recognise that possibility.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many stories, there's so many things we think we have to do to be okay, to be spiritual, and you know, there's so many rules and regulations, and it just can stop you from seeing and being. And yet it's there. I really get the kind of the laugh, the huge smile of, you know, why there's just will be a huge sort of laughter when one sees, because it's such a joke.
Yeah.
You know, it is just here and it's just there, but we try too hard. It's not there.
Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah.
You're speaking it.
And I was reminded also when you were saying to Rachel about what is it within the body, and it's interesting because there is just, I had this experience of, you know, there's just actually, what do I see? I see you. There's just this. You know, it's not like I've got two eyes. I don't see through two eyes. I just see this. You know, it's like I'm just one. If I didn't know what this was, I'd just imagine, I don't know, there's just this thing here which is all seeing.
All seeing.
It's all seeing. That is one eye.
One eye.
That's all. I don't have two eyes. I don't have, but it's like there's just one eye, and it's all seeing. It's pretty amazing.
Yes. And what's that like in the body?
Freeing, open, spacious.
Yeah.
Full of possibility. But I think I practiced spirit meditation because I wanted to hold on to this. I thought it was a way of developing this. So I needed to meditate in order that this could occur. But that's not true either. And then I think, as you said, the problem is you can it becomes another thing you got to do, or it's another distraction from actually this.
Yeah. Good. I still enjoy sitting in silence.
Yeah.
And what it's now, it's just loving everything that is here.
Yeah.
So it's not a getting somewhere. It's a meeting whatever is here with love.
Yeah, but I think for me, I got caught up in that's when I was at peace. That's when, rather than actually it's constant. As I'm allowing, welcoming.
Yeah. So there's no end to welcoming and allowing and attending. Yeah. So our freedom is actually more of a movement. It's a relating. That is never ending.
Which is why we have one of these.
And that's what brings so much joy.
Yeah.
Is to give our love, to attend, to celebrate, to acknowledge. Yeah. Before we were at the effect of everything. It's like wanting to run from this and protect myself from this. But we become.
There's another question I had, because Rachel and I were talking a few days ago, and then you were saying, what was it we were talking about? I think I remembered it. When you were talking.
It's my question though, but you say it.
I'll say it. Well, you can tell me whether it was or not, but I think it was. I think we were talking about the difference between the witness, being a witness, which in a way, when you're observing the arising of things, you are witnessing. You're witnessing the arising of things. So you're not the anger. You're kind of noticing it and you're welcoming it. So you could say that's more of a witness. Yet at the same time, I have the experience that when I'm at one, I'm just present and I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just there. So there's not a witness. And yet you could also say the witness is also very present too. But it's different to when you're fully in it. So I just wondered if you had any reflections on the difference between when you're so relaxed and intensely focused. So from sports, when you're playing tennis or doing a sport and you're at your peak, you're just there in a relaxed, intensely focused, in the moment. I'm not sure, in that moment, is there a witness? I would say there sort of is, but I'm just interested to know what your thought is between the witness.
That is the question.
Yeah.
That I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the witness the same as being fully present?
Because it seems dual.
Well, they're different.
Yeah.
They're different capacities. We have
Yeah.
a noticing capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so there's a capacity to notice everything. Which you could call a witness. Yeah. There's a way of where we don't need to be separate in order to notice something. Yeah. Like in the beginning it can be helpful to feel like we're stepping away from it in order to notice it and be with it. There can be a way of fully being whatever is here in the moment. Let's say a strong emotion, anger, as an example. Fully be the anger. And at the same time, within being it, you're also that which is relating to it, both at the same time. You know, the mind likes to say this or that, but what if it's both together? Yeah.
The twins again.
Yeah.
You're being and
It's like
watching.
both together. Yeah. Yeah, both
Being and
together.
watching.
It doesn't make sense to the mind. No, because relationship is two, means two. Yeah? And then yet, just the heart of relating itself, there is no two. Then anger is a liberating force.
What was that?
Then anger is a liberating force. Creating more room inside. Yeah. So the only reason why we feel like we need to witness it is because there might be a fear of, oh, if I don't keep this in check, it's gonna cause trouble. It's gonna harm someone. So then we develop kind of a noticing and witnessing capacity. But then there's another stage where just internally we can fully be it. We can fully be the anger, the raw energy of it.
That be, would you say, more about being able to surrender, soften into it, maybe?
In a way, it's a surrendering into it. That's right.
Surrendering into it,
Yeah. So rather than
yeah.
us surrendering into like backspace presence,
No, it's surrendering.
we're actually surrendering into form.
Which is your
all
commitment
forms.
point, because that's what you're committed to.
Surrendering
You're
into
committed
all forms.
to the surrender into it.
Yeah. Into all the forms.
Yeah.
Yeah. And something happens in that. The true nature of anger gets unveiled. Yeah. Because you know what it really is. That's why you don't have a fear of temporarily totally being it. Because you know what it is. Yeah. There's nothing that you need to protect yourself from because you know what everything is at the heart. Yeah. You can dive fully in and let it let it do its work.
That's liberating.
Yeah. Because really all anger is it's an animal that's been put into a too small a cage. So it's just allowing the body to take up more room. Yeah, the energies, the life force to take up more space. It's beautiful. So it's from that witness to the next step. Yeah.
Diving.
Yeah. What's that like in the body? Just to explore that as well.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you have a question?
I think you answered it.